Well, we were just talking on Monday about who would be the weirdest if you needed to borrow money from one of us.
Oh, yeah.
We were just
And it
talking
was
about it.
kind of a consensus now, except for one person
Thank
who
you.
didn't think they would be weird about it. But we all sort of agreed Sky would be really weird about it. I mean, she doesn't think so,
I don't think so at all.
but apparently the Bank of Sky is open for business.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Ah, yes. When you have more money than God.
Okay, that's
Then,
not
you
a
know,
thing.
of
That's
course
not
you're gonna come to
true.
it.
That's not-
Now, we do think the Sky would be really weird, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I always find it odd when, like, billionaires, like, don't just give away their money more.
And they ask for
have
like a GoFundMe.
And they ask for
You're
a GoFundMe,
what?
like Alyssa Milano, just even though she's not a billionaire. But,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Sky,
You got
why is
money.
it that people as rich as you don't just give somebody like 50 grand or 70 grand or 80
Well,
grand?
I-
Why is it?
I am not that rich.
Oh, come on.
I'm
Please,
not
come
even
on.
Alyssa
Bullshit.
Milano
Bullshit.
rich.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Shut up. But my guess, I don't know, is that if you basically open the doors to the vault and the word
The
gets
vault?
out, then
You have a vault?
She said it herself just
tell you
now.
what.
The vault.
I mean, I mean, it's like a. It's a.
If I ever
term.
come across
don't
$1
know.
billion, you each get $5 million.
Save that. Okay.
Okay.
Write it down, Emily.
I mean, I have a
Write this
billion-
Shit
And
down.
If-
dude's never going to get $1 billion,
Dude,
but you know
Sky,
what?
what's the date today?
If by chance.
2624.
Okay, 2624.
It's
Okay.
10:15
Can we get a
a.m.
notary in here?
All right.
P1 party.
Here's the
No,
only
no,
exception. Here's the only exception.
Wait a minute.
No,
Wait a
there's no
minute.
exception.
Tax.
You said it. What?
If it's taxed.
Why would you just get a straight $1 billion? Like,
If I ever do, Edward.
Okay.
So
If I
you-
ever do.
so you've
Andrew,
won.
$5 million.
So you've won $2 million. It's
$2 billion.
or $2 billion. So
Taxed
you
to a bill.
So you
I'll
got
give
the
you guys
bill.
$5 million.
We each get $5 million.
Done.
That's nice. Thank you.
Because if I have $1 billion,
I ain't doing that.
even if I gave you each $5 billion, I still have like 997.
How much? Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you're really...
No, I still
Boy.
have 900.
I was bad at math.
Oof.
997, 975 million.
This is so bad.
I still have 975 million, and that's even not including the interest I'll
I
get
don't
for
think that's
sitting
still
in the
not
bank.
correct.
Still not right.
Still not correct. It would be 985.
There's only
It's
three.
85.
There's only three of us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I'll take the
I don't give
interest.
Seth any. Well, the interest I would get from putting it in the bank would make me that money back.
Okay.
Okay.
This guy.
Really?
Well, yes, you'll never have Sky type money.
Okay,
None of us will.
It's not.
It is what it is.
It's not like that.
Yeah, I do believe Sky. You don't think it's weird, signing documents
No,
and
not at all.
notaries and all that stuff for borrowing money amongst friends and family, but we do. We think that's like a little weird. And you being, weird about that part was what we were talking about.
Yeah, see, I signed my first loan from my parents when I was it 17 years? Or
Emily
no,
style,
no.
huh?
Oh no, I was like 18.
I didn't have to sign shit though,
Yeah,
Eddie.
so you ain't paying nothing back,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Fuck that.
Free and clear, bro.
Yeah.
So
But
honestly,
mommy, I want my first house now.
uh-oh.
That's not the way that happened.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
Not
So
really.
honestly,
Everything's just her wedding fund.
Yeah.
oh yeah, everything falls into the
Everything
wedding.
falls
Is it
in the wedding
unlimited?
fund.
Yeah, I guess so. I just always thought it was normal. If there's ever a loan going on of any sort, even if it's a best friend, a parent, whatever, you always just document it. I thought that was normal until I met you guys and we all went in to, buy some lottery tickets once and I made everybody sign a document and
That's
everybody got all
weird.
Yeah,
fucking
I
weird.
refused to sign it.
She did?
Everybody got all
I
fucking
refused
weird
to
about
sign
it.
Well, it's so weird.
Wow.
Sky, how much did your parents give you that first loan? Because my parents have helped me out with $500 here, a couple $100 there, but I've never gotten 10 grand from them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To buy a house or something. And
That was my first loan was to buy a condo. They
for
did
10 grand?
They did they did the down payment.
yeah.
on a
See, I've
condo.
never. So I kind of can wrap my mind around a giant payment like that.
Yeah.
But a couple $100, no, I don't think my parents would make me sign.
Yeah, no, it outlined how much I borrowed, what the interest would be, what my monthly payment would be back to them.
Interest is pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. I paid my parents back $17,000 a couple years ago.
Excuse me?
because I co-signed a loan for me in college, and I got thrown out of college, so they had to pay $21,000.
Oh, that
Oh,
stings.
you piece of shit.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I mean, I just said I paid them back.
But how many years did that take?
So
Interest.
Oh,
Imagine how
interest,
mad
so
they
much
were.
interest.
I paid them back over the years, and then when I finally sold my house in Hamul, I was able to give them the lump sum back, but they didn't charge me interest.
Oh, well, that's illegal.
Yeah, that's kind of psychotic. Illegal.
Yeah, legally, if you give somebody a loan, you're supposed to charge interest. My parents inform me of that.
I mean, that's so fucking.
Even if
stupid,
it's a
though.
family member, there's like it's like
Sky.
it's a super like low
Can you
rate.
stop?
I know. It's a thing. I've learned.
You
I've
go to
learned.
borrow $20 from your mom when you're like a kid, and she's like
Interest.
fucking charging you. She's
Listen, we're by the book.
Okay, very
Okay.
very by the book. So to me, I don't think that's weird, but clearly everybody else in the room thinks it's weird to have a friend sign a document if you're
Yeah.
giving them a loan.
Nah, I'm not doing it.
Okay, well,
You have a hard time trusting people though.
Yeah, you don't even
No,
trust your husband.
Yeah, there's not a lot of trust. The lottery thing. If we're going in at 4 of us, I trust that you're not going to try to scam me out of the money. I would trust you.
oh, yeah.
You wouldn't trust me that I'm going to try and get the money.
No,
from
I
you.
trust you.
Oh, you don't
Wait.
trust Dora and Emily? Okay.
No, no.
We're clear. All
No,
right.
I'm just saying.
both of us. Or
Sorry
was it
about
just
that,
Laura?
guys.
No, I want to say the time we did the document, there was a guy in the group I didn't know as well.
Yeah, but
and
I-
he-
Zeth's
and-
still here.
And no, and he was the one I believe who was buying the ticket, so it like kind of sketched me out.
I
So
wasn't going to sign. I did refuse to sign it. I
Yeah,
was like,
so he-
it's a sign of trust. You
Did
don't
it get
trust me, then I'm
super
out.
uncomfortable?
No, because then she was holding it over my head. Well, when we win, you don't get to win. Blah, blah, blah.
Ah, it's
And I'm
dead
like,
on
good,
Sky.
I don't fucking care.
okay, that's not dead on Sky.
Dead on
That's
Sky.
not dead on
So
Sky.
pissed.
Okay,
And
we're
then I was
just,
so happy when they didn't win.
oh, you're such a dick.
I'm not a dick.
Okay, we're just different people when it comes to that. I don't see it as me not trusting
You take-
somebody.
I know you don't.
I see it as just like it's always awesome to have your back covered. You know what I mean? No matter what. So I trust
Is
you.
that a
going-
trust thing?
I trust you going into this, but I just want to make sure, heaven forbid, you get all strung out on fucking heroin.
Oh.
That I'm
Eddie.
covered. That I'm covered.
But you trust me.
Eddie, why are you doing
I do.
heroin?
I trust you. I don't trust heroin, Eddie. I don't trust meth,
But I
Eddie.
don't. But I don't take.
Yeah, I know, but things
So
happen.
you
So
say
then
all
you
this.
don't trust me then.
No, I trust you. I don't trust
You're
meth,
not
Eddie.
making any sense.
Yeah, meth Eddie ain't
I'm
the
not
Eddie I
meth, I'm
trust.
not meth Eddie.
Okay,
You say all
well,
this,
we're
but
lucky.
I don't think she'd make her daughter sign this. I think she'd just give her daughter the money.
I don't know if they're her parents did.
I know,
And-
but I mean, Lovely can do whatever she wants.
No, no, I would. I mean, if it's
Can
over
you get
a
a
certain
loan
amount.
of boba? I don't
bubble
think-
loan.
A
I
bubble
don't
loan?
know.
Why
if
not?
that's-
Bubba loan.
I don't know if
Is that a
that's
thing?
enough.
Is that like a jumbo loan? I
Okay,
don't know. I'm
can
not
you
really
shut
sure.
up?
So, all this being said,
Yes.
Sky, the Bank of Sky, has been hit up for a major loan.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, we got a call from a family member out of town over this past weekend, letting us know, well, not letting us know, but, the phone call starts with the pleasantries. How are you? How are the family? How are the kids? Blah, 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 back and forth. And then the tone of the call started to change. And just about how hard the economy is,
true.
how much they're struggling. In America, credit card debt for the American family has never been higher.
Yeah, it's because of what they do now with everything's interest payments.
Oh, boy. There we go. We don't need it.
If you
We
wanna
don't
buy-
know-
Dude,
wait,
seriously,
we don't need this.
you-
We don't need this. We understand how it works.
Saying you go to
It's not-
Amazon,
we got it. We got it. It's not good.
and you want,
It's not good.
We get
Okay,
it.
we got it.
it's the industry's fault.
Yeah, it's always been the industry's fault
But
since
now
the
it's
beginning.
now it's even worse.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. And how crazy it is because
We got
their
inflation. We
their,
got it. Okay.
their credit card interest
Saying,
is
dude.
28%.
Eddie, will you shoot me, please? Jeez.
28%, you guys.
Oh, that's
Can you,
insanity.
can you even wrap your head around
No.
fucking 28%?
Why would
That's
you ever
insane.
get that card?
That's insane. And so what they think is a very smart thing to do would be to completely pay off all their credit card debt. Couldn't agree more. They're paying interest on your fucking Amazon orders seems ridiculous, right? And then they'll be debt free, and then they won't make that mistake again. So if they could just
Jeez.
if they could just borrow $30,000 from us to pay off their
You have
credit
that
card.
lying around?
What?
Like in your couch cushions?
I don't
Sky?
have that in
There
my
you
She
go.
couch.
usually carries around about 15.
I
Yes.
don't. No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I
Stack of
don't.
15.
Have
You
to
get
trick to the bank.
$30,000. You
Yeah,
get
I got that.
No, I
$30,000.
don't have $30,000.
Clearly, they think you do.
Yeah, clearly they do think we do.
There's a reason.
fucking $1,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
30,000. So
That's a lot of money.
So
me and the hubby look at
did
each
you
other.
drop that document?
No, we did not drop the document.
Let me go to the typewriter.
Why am I using a typewriter?
You just would.
Okay,
Yeah,
really?
100%.
I do
Just
like
the
the
glasses
noise it makes. Yeah.
No.
Let me get my on-site notary in here. Sal! Come in, Sal.
I don't have a notary.
Sal
Come
the
in.
notary.
Where are you?
Sal.
He's just ready to go.
Yeah. Well, he lives there.
Stand by.
Okay, I don't have a standby notary.
Is he
You
in
don't have a
office? Like,
you don't have a standby notary?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have one. No.
I know a good
One
one.
of the paws.
Okay, really? You're so stupid.
Sal!
Who else is shocked that when they asked for 30,000, she didn't get confused? Like, what is 30,000?
30,000 what?
I mean, you mean 30 million?
Euros? I don't.
Okay, really,
What is
you
a
guys.
30,000?
Okay.
Is that a bill?
Shut up. So, we were not prepared for this question to be asked of us.
Who would be?
Nobody.
And that's a pretty wild ask.
30 grand.
Sky
wild.
Wells Fargo.
And so that is when the hubby and I said, "Well, we'll get back to you."
You didn't immediately laugh out loud
on
and go,
that.
"What are you talking about?"
Eddie, if you had somebody is that what your reaction was?
Yes.
Oh, like straight out laughing their face.
Oh, you're being serious.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, don't think that's a great idea. And I
Yeah,
don't have
30.
30 grand to just give you. So
Yeah.
30 grand's a lot.
thanks for asking, but peace
Yeah,
out.
I'd probably.
You just said you'll get back to them.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because now they have a little bit of hope. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Oh,
kind
okay.
of. That's kind of fucked up.
Well, so
That's kind of fucked
well,
up because
okay.
now they're gonna be like,
They're like,
man, this guy and
See,
Boo
they're
come
the
through with
best.
this. This is
Because
gonna
there's
be
no way
great."
they're going to come back and say no.
Yeah, I mean, they just said they come
Well,
through.
it didn't really go down that way. It kind of went like it was asked, and then like explanation of why, and all these things of like, oh, well, you can have this as collateral until we pay you back, and this and that and this, and then I kind of left the conversation, and my husband wrapped up the conversation, and so at the end of the conversation, the person said to my husband, "Okay, you and Sky, talk about it, just the two of you in private. I'm sure you want to talk about it, and then get back to me and let me know what you guys think." So that's kind of
cool.
how it was left.
Wow.
And
Did you come up with a pros and cons list?
Is there any pros to that? Like, what do you get?
No.
the only pro is helping a family member.
Sure.
But besides that,
Listen, I love my family. They're great. But I
Not
have
$30,000
I have
much.
certain family members that I know, if they came to me for a loan, it's not ever going to happen. They're not great with their money. There's a reason why they're in this kind of debt. And there's no chance I'm going to get that back. So not going to happen. There's just no chance.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Sorry.
agree.
Like, I mean, I love you to death. I hope that it works out. I really do. But you can't just come and expect a handout and, something like that.
That's a
No,
massive
you
ask.
asked me for $1,000. That's not great. It's
Yes.
not ideal.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it, but I can wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
I would love to ask Emily's mom how she does it.
It is incredible.
And then she doesn't
Well,
ask
she's
for
loaded.
it back.
Well, she's
Okay,
loaded.
She just
I mean,
keeps giving
well,
and
she's
giving
loaded.
and
I
giving.
don't run up a ton of debt and then ask my
don't-
mom
I don't
to
get
get
it.
me out of it.
I
That's
would
never
love to.
happened.
I would love a spreadsheet
Okay,
looking at
that's
what
never
you got
happened.
going on there.
I mean, she helped me with my rent when I was younger.
There's a lot of
And
things.
she
There's
did
a
give
lot
me
of
the
things.
down payment for my house, but it was the inheritance I'm going to get when she dies.
There's a-
I got it ahead of time.
Oh my God.
Back up.
Okay.
What
Okay.
a
Thank you.
weird thing to take.
This just went awkward.
And there was some talk. The Boo said, because of course we both said, well, we don't have $30,000 to give.
we have it. We're just not going to give it.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference.
Did the person respond with, "Well, you just built that ADU, so you clearly have money."
Yeah, no, we took out a loan to get that. So,
Oh.
maybe.
Was it from your savings account?
No, it was not. I wish it was. No, because interest rates, Thor, don't get us started right now.
Dude, can you stop?
HELOC. Woo!
No.
And so anyway, so the Boo, just like you said, he's like, well, what if we give them $5,000 as
Is this guy fucking made of money?
as well, because it's more his family, like blood wise. I mean, it's both our family, but it's more his family blood wise. And
Stop it.
and
This all makes sense now.
and so I get that. But then we started to discuss, well, how would that change anything? You know what I mean?
Because now they owe two people money,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You still have your credit card debt.
and they now owe you $5,000.
and you now owe us.
That doesn't even make a dent.
No.
It doesn't make a dent. And yeah, it's nice to want to help, but then at the same time, if they're not changing their situation, then we're out $5,000 and now it's going to be weird. You know what I mean?
I mean, if I were you, I'd give them suggestions like, I don't know, if you're that hard up and you want to look into selling your house, look into getting a second job. I don't know. If you need to you need to work two
But
jobs.
why
work
would
two
you
jobs.
need to do that if you could just walk up to somebody and scream out ATM
Okay,
and 30 grand just comes spewing out?
That's not
Such a
how
great
it works.
point.
Why wouldn't you
That's
just
not
do
how it
that?
works. That was
It is how it works.
That was one homeless guy, and it was a $20, not
It still
$30,000.
worked. It still worked.
It did work. I was just caught off guard. I didn't know why a man wearing a trash bag was screaming ATM at me. But
You gave him money.
I gave him $20.
All right.
I gave him $20.
Thank you, Sky.
That did actually happen.
Well, we know.
So
what are you going to do? How are you going to let him down? Are you going to let him down?
well, yeah.
They're still thinking about it.
And they were texting offers about like holding pink slips for cars, and I'm like, wait, do I get the car?
Yeah, what
or
is
do
that?
I just
I don't even know.
hold the
I
pink
honestly
slip?
don't even know what that means. What is?
That means that I
technically
I could sell
have it
the
as collateral?
Yeah, but I wouldn't actually have a car in my garage or my driveway. I would just be holding.
Why
the
don't
pink
they
slip.
just sell the car?
Such a good point.
So the hubby and I went round and round, and basically we said
Round and round. What is it? I mean, what is there to
Because-
talk about?
because our hearts want to help, right? Like they want to help, but we can't do that, and we know even if we could do that, it would lead to trouble. It would just go bad so fast.
Yeah, lending money to friends and families, that's not ever really that good.
Yeah, especially if it's somebody who maybe doesn't have the best financial past. Like you said,
Clearly.
if you're racking up 30 grand, and it's not
Not
like
one.
this is medical.
no.
No, stop. It's not like this is medical debt or college debt. Like this is like
Spending?
Frivolous spending.
we
debt.
were on Amazon too much. We had too many steak dinners debt. You know? Yeah.
I think
crazy.
she's eventually gonna do it.
You really think
I
so?
do.
Oh.
I think. Look at her.
I didn't say that.
I think she's eventually gonna do it.
Guy. ATM!